MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and their in-state rivals to the west, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Jake Odorizzi gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
John Jay heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, center fielder, John Jay.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. You'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Odorizzi looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Brandon Jordan gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. it's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Michael Franco will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jose Bautista stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Two down, runners at first and second. And he's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, he can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Scott KAZMIR is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he pitched well enough in his last outing to get the win. They'll take that again here.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. Some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this, only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, this is all about understanding the importance of being that leadoff hitter. That's 8 pitches in this at-bat he's seen already.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Brian Ma gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
A runner at first with no outs here. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
Boy, number 2 hitter, first inning. I think I'm going to let him throw me one there.
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Bautista, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one more hit to really get him off and running.
Josh Harrison stands in. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Outside, 2-1.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
These will add up. I mean, in that spot, a single gets you 2 runs. And heck, just putting it in play probably gets you 1.
Radford.
Instead, he comes back to the dugout with nothing.
Oliver Radford comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Think he would have liked a green light there. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bautista moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And this was the right idea to send him. He's got to range down the line to make this play and then orient himself to home plate. That was a little too much to ask there.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Shot to third. That's in there. Base hit. Around third, here's McCutchen heading home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is in there.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point. That's for sure.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing.
Jose Tabata will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Wilson Ramos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Wilson Ramos.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing
Right after these guys.
hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
7, the first baseman, number 22, Darren Ruff.
At the plate, Darren Ruff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
It's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2 pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Marte going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This was a pretty good battle for a while there, but at the plate, you're just waiting for that one mistake. The more pitches you can foul off, the more likely you're going to eventually get a hanger. That's just what he got.
Batting 8th.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Beltre.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. And this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
KAZMIR.
Standing in now, Scott KAZMIR. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. A barehanded pickup in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, we're going to show you this again in slow motion. He does everything he can down there at third base. This is a great effort just to get rid of the ball, but the throw's just too late to get his man at first.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here. That's 5 hits against him now in an inning and 2/3, and I think he'd like nothing more than to get out of this second inning and sort of reassess what's going on out there.
Anthony Rendon gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Belted high and deep into right center. Tabata going back to the track. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies 1. Jake Odorizzi strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
There's the good fastball from KAZMIR. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, He's about 3 feet too late.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
STARLING MARTE.
Here's STARLING MARTE. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jordan has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian Ma.
Brian Ma will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Down the third baseline. Fielded by Beltran. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And it's still 3-1. Brandon Jordan come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Jordan.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
And the control looks to be a little off here to start the third.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 7.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker. The guy still stole that base. That was great.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Marte shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Posed.
One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Andrew McCutchen digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pirates, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
High in the air out to center field. Jay over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
This
number
crowd
5,
oohs
second
and ahs
baseman,
every time this guy hits
Josh
a fly ball.
Harrison.
Now, he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Josh Harrison is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
After a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Radford.
Now to the plate, Oliver Radford earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Tap fouled at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Beltre's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, as the lead remains 3-1. Garrett Cole is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Garrett Cole.
Leading off the inning, Darren Ruff, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for rep number 1.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. Cole into the windup. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, pitcher.
Well,
Scott
let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Into the box now, Scott KAZMIR. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
In now is John Jay. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's a high pop-up. Ma is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Giovanni Gallardo is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 50, Giovanni Gallardo.
Jordy Mercer stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Shortstop. Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Three and two now.
3-2.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Jay. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Jordan is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Jose Tabata stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0. In there, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Cole.
Garrett Cole steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. First pitch on its way.
That's a
Low for ball one.
ball one, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and one, here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Rob Scahill will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 52, Rob Scahill.
Brandon Jordan will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Brandon Jordan.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. High pop-up. Ma is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground to the left side. Radford ranges to his right. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Jose Bautista will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Les Good is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Les Good.
Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Starling Marte.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Brian Ma stands in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double.
Now, great start for the inning for him so far, but this needs to be a productive at-bat right now. You got to at least advance him to third somehow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he battled him about as long as he could out there. It's tough when you're forced to protect pitch after pitch after pitch. And in the end, a good fastball here finally wears him down.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Franco has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realize this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Josh Harrison stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh, and it's still 3-1. Vance Worley will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Vance Worley.
Wilson Ramos will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Ramos.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Way outside. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that four-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Darren Ruff will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here it comes on 1-1. Very high, 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ruff is retired, 2 down now.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Marco Estrada will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28, Marco Estrada.
Oliver Radford will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Oliver Radford.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about timing the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
Now
But not an easy play
catcher,
out there by any stretch.
Travis.
He's got to hit the shortstop
No.
in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. You just got to let it loose here.
2 out, nobody on. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Eric Fitch is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 14, Eric Fitch. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot,
Kirk Neuenheim is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. On the ground to third. Radford fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Eric Campbell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Eric Campbell.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what. If he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. One there. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Pirates on top, 3-1. Kirk Neuenheim will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 9.
Ben Zobrist will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Brian Morris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Freddie Galvis is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Jose Tabata stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
For the Pirates, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dribbled up the line. A barehanded effort by Beltre. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, you forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Tony Sanchez. as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rough in foul ground and foul. Hard hit ball to second. Galvis is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
and you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Gregory Polanco will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a ball, 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The pitch to first. Ruff right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Gregory Polanco will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Jared Hughes will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Drew Stubbs is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Radford takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
For Philadelphia.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Curtis Granderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Curtis Granderson.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. One and two, here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Amos Hinton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hinton.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ground ball left side. Radford is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies 1. Curtis Granderson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Ken Giles is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Ken Giles.
Cameron Rupp is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Lance Hayton
number 21
is also into the game as he takes over at short. David Lowe is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Giles sets. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Craig Stammen will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Craig Stammen.
Lee Bartlett will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Bartlett.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And there's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The relay, but he is in there.
Stand with the slider here, but he doesn't get the same result. He got the swing and miss on the last pitch. Not so fortunate here as this one gets turned around for 2 bases.
Reggie Smith will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Reggie Smith.
Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5.
And that's what those high, I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to. He comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead.
Chad cover here in the 8th. Come on, the runner at first and nobody out.
If he makes sure enough, touch the ground.
Will be some pinch hit with one gone in the inning. Now some movement as the left starts to loosen. Fastball here to the ball. Man now. Hit hard. Reach to but this might
a little bad.
Catcher.
Bad fielder. You head now you went away.
Here will come on. Fourth time. We'll get the pitcher. We'll take a look at it. No. With one away. Round up to move him up a bit. He's off because the second out. Shot it getting booted. Jose top of the box. He's far in this point. Action in the bullpen to get loose. So the ball at any base. And this could runners got a chance to eighth batter is loaded in,
You know, and this or which dugout
there. Strike
taken all the way with the bases loaded.
And this so the first base two down. Throw on to escape the side is reduced. Strike for much worse. Loaded. Full 5-1. We'll stay in the place second.
Second 18. Walker.
Done.
For the
After this one. Andrew Lambo is well. Will also over a third into the game. Takes over. Going. Nice. The first pitch. One and one. With the 1-1, no off from the strike. And deep is Habita. Makes the catch.
Well, where gonna tie. Gotta work on just trying. Instead, it's a game where the
Adrian in needing to on base to out. Score right. Bring together. Take one pitch. One out. Ball one. What on? Two.
he's a little got that because that
And too far out. Fair. Two. Ready with